Alright my friends, today we are gonna take a look at some of the most interesting jewelry pieces that have been created recently. Now, since we make everything custom order, I gotta remind you that negative criticism is just not gonna fly here. You know the drill, if you think you can do it better, then go ahead and order it and we will make it just the way you like it. As for the prices, we are not going to be sharing those in these videos because these are all custom-made items and not everyone wants the world to know how much their little blinks cost. But if you see something that really catches your eye, just shoot us the item number or a screenshot and we will get you all an approximate pricing for a similar piece. Now, let's dive in and check out some of these beauties, shall we? I think you're really gonna love what we've got in store for you today. Alright, let's take a look at this first piece. The ring with my beloved spinel. Spinel is always such a delight to the eyes. It just shines so brightly whether it's under the bright sun or in low lighting. This particular ring has a black finish on gold with black diamonds and some emblem-like designs on the sides that remind me of the Olympic rings, though I can't say for certain that's what they meant to be. The design concept for this one seems to have come straight from the creator's imagination. It's a really unique and eye-catching piece, that's for sure. I'm curious to hear what you all think about it. Does the spinel and the overall look appeal to you? Let me know. Let's move on to the next piece. The design that's become one of our best sellers. This one is a gold ring with a black finish and a deep teal colored spinel that reminds me of the ocean during the storm. It's got a really elegant and understated style to it. A lot of people have been asking us about the carved patterns we leave on the inside of the ring under the stone. Well, first of all, we just love adding some little unexpected details, even if they are not visible to everyone. It's kind of like wearing fancy silk lingerie. No one else may see it, but it just makes you feel a bit more special, you know? But there is also a practical reason for those carved sections. If we didn't include them, water could actually start to build up under the stone over time. And that would mean having to take the stone out, dry it off, and put it back in every so often. The carved areas help prevent that issue. So in short, it's a combination of adding a touch of hidden luxury and solving a potential problem. Now let's take a look at number 3. This is the everyday wearing design that you all seem to really love. At the center we've got a deep blue spinel, but you could really choose the stone you like and it would look absolutely stunning in this setting. The ring setting is designed to look like a lotus bud. In Eastern cultures, the lotus is seen as a symbol of unfolding potential and prosperity. And in Buddhist traditions, it also represents maintaining spiritual purity, even when surrounded by the muck and mire of the material world. I really love the meaning and symbolism behind this design. It's a beautiful reminder to stay grounded and focused on growth, even when life gets a bit messy. And of course, the craftsmanship is just impeccable. This is definitely one of the pieces that would look gorgeous on just about anyone. Alright, let's talk number 4. This is the culmination of 4 years of hard work for us. Those of you who have been with us for a while know that we have been pouring our hearts and souls into perfecting these custom-made beads. The level of handcrafted detail is just off the charts. We are talking multiple layers, intricate elements, and an authentic African ritual mask-inspired design that makes each bead a true work of art in its own. And the best part? These beads are all hollow inside, so you don't have to break the bank to get the high-end look and feel. Plus, they are super lightweight, so you won't be weighted down when you wear them. These beads are expertly woven into a strand of the finest Tahitian black pearls, creating a truly stunning and one-of-a-kind piece. The 5th piece we are looking at today is a magnificent aquamarine from Madagascar. Take a closer look. This is the natural, untreated hue of genuine aquamarine. Don't be fooled by the unnaturally bright blue tones you sometimes see on the store shelves. Those are lab-grown stones that have been heavily treated. In this particular gem, you can see a lovely soft, almost neon-like effect, as well as a side cloudiness. This is due to the presence of negative crystals within the stone. The pendant setting is designed to really showcase the natural beauty of the aquamarine. The oxidized metal, the wave-like patterns, and the contrasting black diamonds around the edge, it's all perfectly complementary. I think this is an absolutely stunning piece. The color, the clarity, the craftsmanship is just exquisite. Number 6. Now let's take a closer look at this little gem. At the center of this ring, you will find an orange Masai garnet. And let me tell you, this stone is like a financial superhero. It just keeps increasing in value year after year, putting those boring old stocks and bonds to shame. But here is a kicker, folks. The supply of these large, high-quality Masai garnets is dwindling. The good ones are getting harder and harder to find. And you know what does it mean? Yep, the price is only going to keep going up and up. Literally an investment that you can wear. Now the design of this ring is pretty interesting too. It's got a modern vibe to it, with a matte finish that just adds to the whole humble brag look. So there you have it, folks, the Masai garnet ring, the investment that you can actually wear and show off to your old friends. Just remember, the more you wear it, the richer you become. Number 7. It's another ring, but this one got a little twist to it. You see, this baby has got a Masai garnet, and let me tell you, these things come in all sorts of wild colors. We are talking everything from the color of Fanta all the way up to a deep, almost red with a little orange shimmer. It's like a sunset trapped in a gemstone, I tell you. And the design? Well, it's got this Scandinavian vibe going on, which is just perfect for those of us who can't decide if we want to be Vikings or interior designers. Number 8. The ring with legendary Malaya garnet. This little gem is only found in one place, the mouth of the Umba River. In fact, we just got back from there, now taking a little 1-month breather in Zanzibar. But we didn't come with empty hands, oh no sir, we scooped up pretty much everything the locals had on the hands at the time. Because this is one serious investment grade stone, and it's super rare too. The ring itself is in a neoclassical style with white gold and diamonds. Number 9. This is a minimalist style ring with a tourmaline stone. Now, you don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of those delicate color gradients you get in some tourmalines. It's like nature's own little tie-dye experiment, you know? Anyway, I don't come across more than 5 or 6 of these soft gradient tourmalines per year. Usually they are way more in your face with the colors, and the boundaries between the shades are super sharp. But this one, oh, it's just so gentle and soothing to look at. And you know what else I love about it? There is no distracting nonsense going on in the design. The stone is the star of the show here. No need for any extra bling or embellishments to take away from its natural beauty. It's all about letting the tourmaline do its thing, you feel me? Number 10 on the list, a luxurious ring with an ultra bright tourmaline. Now this thing is a real showstopper, let me tell you. Black gold and these airy arcs with emerald and yellow diamonds inlays. It creates this incredible, almost overworldly vibe. The colors, the shapes, the style is just perfection, I'm telling you. And you know what's the best part? The client who commissioned this little beauty. Thank you, dear friend, for letting us get creative with this one. Fulfilling orders like that, it's like a little slice of heaven for us. Number 11. It's one of our all-time favorites. It has got a vibe that screams medieval cathedral, if you can imagine that. Thick black diamonds, black gold and classic yellow gold for that gothic flair. And right at the heart of it, a delightful spinel. Judging by the shade, I would say it's from Vietnam, but hey, I could be wrong. Can't remember all the gems we are trading. Number 12, the Ethiopian black opal pendant. There are two types of black opals out there. The fancy Australian black opal, which can cost you an arm and a leg, and because we are talking thousands of dollars per carat for the good stuff, and much cheaper Ethiopian version. But here is the catch, my friends. Those Ethiopian black opals, they have been treated with acid to make them look more like their Australian cousins. Now, an experienced eye can spot the difference a mile away. But hey, it's a budget-friendly solution, am I right? Now, here is the good news. We've got a direct line to the Australian opal mine, so if you're looking to save a cool 5 to 10 grams on your next opal purchase, you're in luck. Just shoot us a message on the WhatsApp, which you'll find below the video, and we will hook you up with the good stuff. Trust me, you don't want to miss out that opportunity. Number 13, Maasai garnet earrings. Now, as you can see, the color might be a little bit different from one stone to the next, but it's totally normal. It's practically impossible to find natural gemstones that are 100% identical in shade. If you ever come across a bunch of sapphires or rubies or spinel, etc. that are all exactly the same color, you can bet your bottom dollar they are synthetic. And no way Mother Nature is that precise, am I right? Anyway, these earrings have the stone set in the talons of a couple of Odin's personal ravens, Hugin and Munin. These feathery fellas were always keeping an eye on the big guy upstairs, making sure he didn't miss a beat. Talk about having some serious bird's eye view, am I right? Now let's move to number 14. Here we have a pair of earrings with two absolutely identical tourmaline stones. How can that be, you might ask? Didn't you say that the matching colors is a dead giveaway for synthetic stones? Well, here is the thing. These are actually two halves of the same crystal. Turns out it was too darn difficult to cut the whole thing. So they went ahead and split it in two. Voila, problem solved. Genius, if you ask me. Number 15. This is a massive ring with some seriously cool symbolism that only the creator knows the meaning of. Now, out of respect for your privacy, we never ask what the heck the author was trying to say with that thing. That's their business or your business, you know. But let me tell you about this ring. It's got a gorgeous Maasai garnet right in the center. You can actually see some little inclusions in the stone, but before you start thinking, oh no, it's flawed, let me stop you right there. That's totally normal for this type of stone. The same with those fancy Paraiba tourmalines. The inclusions don't take away from the value at all. Number 16. This ring has a minimalist and super delicate style with a floral pattern. Right in the center, we've got a spinel in a very popular color, which is lavender. Let me tell you, the queue of the customers for this shade is longer than the line at the DMV. You can see a little dot on the transparent part. That's just the elements of the ring showing through, not a defect in the stone, don't worry. Although inclusions in spinels are actually pretty common, so no need to freak out about that. Number 17, a spinel ring. Now, this baby ain't your average piece of bling. Nope, this got a little something extra going on. First off, the color. It's this gorgeous, moody shade of sea green that just screams rainy day chic. This type of rings has become a real signature piece for our company. It's got these cool little mantras etched into the sides, which you can customize to your heart's content. So not only do you get a killer piece of jewelry, but you also get a personalized little good luck charm. It's like a 2-for-1 deal, folks. Now, I know what you're thinking, but wait, I'm not really into the suspicious type. What's the point of the mantras? Let me tell you, even if you don't believe in all that mystical mumbo-jumbo, there is something to be said for having a little something that's just for you. It's like a little secret between you and the ring, you know. Plus, it just adds that extra bit of personality, and who doesn't love a little personality in their jewelry? Number 18. Now we are going to talk about a real gem of a ring, literally. It's got this super sleek geometric style going on with some chunky details and clean lines. And get this, the cut of the stone is just as geometric, creating this crazy optical illusion of an upside down Egyptian pyramid. But you didn't see that one coming, did you? Now let me guess, you're probably thinking tanzanite, that's not so precious gem. Well, my friends, let me tell you, tanzanite is one of those stones that's just gonna keep on giving. See, there is only one place in the world where you can find this stuff, and it's starting to run dry. So if you get your hands on a tanzanite piece, you might just be sitting on a little investment gold mine. Number 19, a gorgeous pendant with a black pearl from Tahiti. The size of the pearl is seriously impressive. These babies are only found in Tahiti. There is another spot in Brazil, but the material from there is a bit iffy and the quality is questionable at best. The setting for the pearl is inlaid with little sapphires that we spent ages trying to find the perfect match for. The client wanted a smooth transition from white to pink, and let me tell you, it was no easy task. But in the end we pulled it off and ended up with this delightful little pendant. Number 20, a fantasy pendant with a dragon. The eyes of this boy are set with rubies, but those aren't even the real showstoppers here, my friends. See, those little rubies, they aren't actually not all that rare, but the big black sapphire in the center, now that's a whole different story. Back in the days, they used to mine them in Thailand. For these days, anything you find on the market has been snatched up from private sellers. The original mine, bone dry, my fellows, dried up years ago. This particular sapphire also has got cool light blue stripe running through it, which makes it even more one of a kind. Number 21. These are a beautiful set of earrings with some pretty rare tourmaline stones. The color is just incredible, a deep rich green with these really cool shades of teal and aqua mixed in. It's like looking at the ocean before the storm. The design is super simple, but in a really elegant, airy kind of way. Not too flashy, you know. Just a perfect little touch of elegance that you can wear every single day. Number 22. So this ring has a stone that is considered the heaviest and oldest in the world, a green zircon. Get this, these green zircons are over 4 billion years old. That's older than dirt, my dudes. Now the cool part is that the petals around the stone are made from tiny little rubies, and it's a transformer ring. That means you can wear it as a pendant too. You know, for those times when you just need to switch up your look. However, keep in mind that to make a transformer you need a pretty hefty stone to hide the clasp. We just physically cannot pull it off with 2-carat piece. Number 23. Alright folks, let's take a look at our final piece for the day. Here we have got these golden little froggy fellas and they're holding this pink tourmaline stone. But if you take a closer look, you might notice that they have got a little bit of orange hue to them. What do we have here if not the color of papyrus, just without the extra couple of zeros in the price tag? We are keeping it reasonable, my friends. These little amphibious accessories are just the right amount of bling without breaking the bank. So that's it for today. Let's wrap this up and get ready for the next exciting creation. Stay tuned, folks, the best is yet to come.